Hi, my name is Robert Santana. I want to invite you to stay up to date on the latest styles and techniques in the industry. Allow the hair to release, so very little tension on the hair, releasing. And now what you want to do is just ever so lightly start releasing, which is why I didn't want anyone to really overthink the braiding actual aspect, because the idea is to have fun with it and to make it look done yet undone. Now, going in, using your 3.5 or 4-inch bobby pins, what you want to do is just secure your braid, so just taking your bobby pin. And one key mastery point that I like to suggest or recommend when we're creating these bobby pin techniques is literally take the bobby pin, almost like you're going to jab right onto the head, give it a half turn, and secure the bobby pin in. And automatically that bobby pin goes right in there and secures onto the scalp. Now, you want to release the hair on the opposite side and allow the hair to just live as so. Right now I'm not going to do anything with this, just allow the hair to stay put exactly where it is. And now I'm going to go and work on this section right up here on the top. So I'm just going to take this hair and I'm just going to soften it up over top. I'm going to take my volume fixer spray, and again in the direction of the hair, just ever so lightly, using my hands just to soften that up, incorporating that in there, and now I'm going to start working on the top. What's going to keep it modern and fresh is that I'm going to backcomb it as I go and work my way through it. And always think about the top as your security blanket. So what I'm going to do is, to make it more user-friendly, is I'm going to stop, go back into the side, and then you're going to see how easily this last section is actually going to hide all the imperfections that are laying over through the sides. So, again, not to overthink, clipping the hair back on, and now we're going to work backwards instead to make it user-friendly. And now just working off to the sides right in here, all you simply want to do is not even use your brush, it's to actually use your hands. Those are your best go-to tools. And what you want to do is go and take the existing pattern of hair that you have in there and just ever so lightly just pushing it in, and automatically what that does is create a cushion and supports the styling. So taking a tail and just ribboning the hair and pushing it in, simply thinking about zhuzhing when you're taking fabric and you're just pushing it right into that shape, and then just again incorporate, clip, going right on base, and incorporating it right in there. Simplistically, just stepping back, taking a look at your canvas and seeing where the hair is at and how you want to organize the hair a little bit more. And again, your fingers are your best go-to tools. I'm just going to bring the hair here on base, and I'm just going to form the hair and cup the hair to my liking, exactly to where it is that I want it to live. Again, less is more when we are creating styles as such. And now we're going to release this section right up here, and I'm going to allow her to look straight on. And dividing the top, taking the tail of your brush, sectioning that hair off, allowing this hair to live and lay forward, and just ever so lightly taking your brush, backcombing on base once, backcombing on base twice, backcombing on base 3 times, and the thing is that you're not doing anything to the tails and the strands of the hair, and you're creating anchor and cushion support up to 2 to 3 inches away from the scalp. You're going to repeat that again right in front of it. Go right on base once, twice, 3 times, and then lastly, 1 inch from right in front of the hairline. You always want to retract and stay away so that you don't have any backcombing issues, and that's going to allow you to cover that hair again once, twice, 3 times, and then taking all that hair from the front, and what you want to do is just bring the hair and cup it onto your left hand, and just ever so lightly just secure that hair. If you notice, my brush has been going on an angle ever so lightly. And then working your way off to the other side and allowing the hair to read itself and to direct you in the way that the hair wants to go. And again, lastly, taking your pins, coming right in front, allowing the hair to have its natural texture and flow. I'm going to leave some of this hair out so that I can place it with detail. If you notice, I'm using the tail point of my bobby pin just for support. A lot of today's styles are more modern, organic. They have a deconstructed flow and feel to them to give it a much more natural end result. And placing that in, and then just ever so lightly, just raking your fingers through the front and allowing the hair to have an aerated feel, which is what's going to give it a much more modern end result. Stepping back and taking a look at the tails of the hair that are sticking out. If you feel that the hair is sticking out a little bit too much, again, just going back in there and incorporating a bobby pin. If you're like me, and at times you want a non-committal end approach to the hair, what I like to do is, I take a regular hairpin, I just simply open this hairpin up as such, and now it's completely vertical. And if I don't want that commitment, what I like to do is just simply take this, weave it into the hair as such, and allow that to anchor, and allows the hair to fall into place. And if I'm happy with it, then what I simply do is, now I can go safely in with my hairpin or my bobby pin, place it on the head, give it that half turn, anchor this in, then I can go back in and take my hairpin right out where it gave me the security of where the placement was that I wanted to live. And this is a simple end result, taking the hair from a night look to much more of holiday hair. And again, you can see the simplistic way that you're seeing in today's styles, incorporating texture and incorporating the modernism of the braids that we're seeing so much today.